Absolutely. So part of what I call the operating software upon which so much of this rally was sitting since March was the fact that real interest rates were very low. Now, I look at real interest rates as a function of monetary policy suppressing the nominal yields and fiscal stimulus pushing up inflation and by extension bringing down, the real interest rates. And it's really a combination of those monetary stimulus and fiscal stimulus together. And we've had a stall out on the fiscal side. Powell and the Fed are doing their part, but fiscal stimulus, as we've seen, we still don't have the phase 4 stimulus here and so forth. So I think what may be setting up here is that if we do get a Democratic sweep, which will push through most likely the highest fiscal packaging and the most coherence, it might be, it's probably going to be the best thing for the unemployed worker in the near term. It's also probably going to push up inflation, and I would further argue that it's actually going to push down real interest rates because I think the Fed is still going to very much be in control of the nominal interest rate. So I think if that happens, investors need to be prepared for a higher inflationary outcome, which means, things like tips should be re-energized, gold should be re-energized. But I think it also provides a sort of a reaffirmation that this backbone of the stock market rally, the low real interest rates, will be energized. Now, clearly, in a Democratic sweep, some sectors are going to be more vulnerable than others because of regulatory changes, because of tax, corporate taxes are going to be higher and so forth there. But I think it's important to recognize that normally a Biden win with a Republican controlling the Senate would be a gridlock, and gridlock's friendly for the market. I think that narrative, I'm very understanding of that narrative, but we're also in the middle of a pandemic, and I think that's one of the things that investors have to realize, that a Democratic sweep may be actually well received and embraced by the stock market there. So I think, as we see futures lifting here, part of it is stimulus, part of it maybe Trump's health is getting better, but it also, the market's also seeing that his polling numbers and the betting numbers have been, weakening steadily since, that debate happened earlier last week, and that polling was released
right.
Just the other day.